Everyone, welcome back to Math Tutoring. Today I'm just going to do a quick video to show you how to deal with negative signs, right, or minus signs, right? There's a lot of students struggling. So let's consider this for a second. So say I give you the fraction 2 over 1 and I ask you to simplify, and pretty much most students straight away will be at 2 divided by 1 is 2. But if I gave you 2 over negative 1, for some reason that stumps a lot of students, especially the younger students. Okay, right? Because they got to think now it's 2 divided by negative 1, and that just makes it so much harder for some reason than 2 divided by 1. So the trick I'm going to show you is what you can do with minus signs is swap their position, or just move them to the front. Okay, because there's only one minus, so what that means is that minus is affecting the whole fraction, so I can just bring it to the front like that. So it's now just minus outside of 2 over 1. And we know 2 divided by 1, you should be able to go straight away is 2. But then there's a minus sign there, so minus 2 straight away. Okay. For some reason, trying to do 2 divided by negative 1 confuses students, so that way we're just going to chuck it, so we put the minus at the front like that. So minus 2 over 1 equals minus 2. So then do another example. So I had 4 over negative 2. So what we can do, this minus, we can bring it right to the front here, and we get 4 over 2. And 4 divided by 2 is just 2. And then we have this minus sign, so just minus 2. Okay. So another thing we can do with minuses is, let's say we have minus 6 over minus 3. Now, because we have two minuses, a minus on top and bottom, they will cancel each other. So that's just 6 over 3. So if you have a minus on top and bottom, they cancel each other. So we get 6 over 3, so that's just 2. Okay. Because negative 6 divided by negative 3, that's two negatives dividing will give you a positive. But it's easier just to think about a minus on top and bottom will cancel each other, right? It's like having the same letter in algebra on top and bottom, they just cancel. And one last thing I want to show you is with equations. So say you have negative x equals 2. So a trick we can do with minus signs in equations is, instead of trying to get rid of the minus by dividing it by minus 1, I'm allowed to just swap the minus over. So that means x is minus 2. I can just directly put it over there, right? Because it's the same thing I did up here. I just swapped the minus over here, right? So you're allowed to just swap the minus. So the alternative way is to directly divide both sides by negative 1 to get rid of the minus sign, because that will now get rid of that, and I'm left with x here. But then I've got 2 divided by negative 1, which is the same problem as this. Okay, which means you bring the minus out the front. 2 divided by 1 is just 2. So you can see this trick is much better than doing the alternative way, where just having to divide by negative 1 to get rid of the minus. Okay. So I just want to do a short video to show you a trick with minus signs, right? You're just allowed to swap their position pretty much. So with equations, with fractions, and if there's a minus, so here's another example. If there's a minus on each side, they cancel each other. So x equals 3. Okay, so that's another one. So that's just two simple tricks to do with minus signs. You can swap their position in fractions and equations, and two minuses on top or on the same each side of an equation cancel. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more videos, and comment below what you would like more videos on. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.